data. In collection of data, what we will do, first of all, we want to study what is the meaning of collection of data. Collection of data means blueprint of entire study. The blueprint of entire study means how we will collect the data in our research when we have find a problem like creativity and intelligence. In creativity and intelligence, which is important for the development of child. Suppose this is a problem, okay? And in this problem, how we will collect the data from the students, from the children, from kids, how we will collect the data. So what are the methods which are helpful in collecting the data? So first of all, we will read this. It requires taking decisions about the following 4 aspects. There are 4 aspects in collection of data. First is participant of the study, on whom we are doing the study. He should be inside our study. He should be the participant of the study on whom we are doing research. Now second is methods of data collection. Second is methods of data collection. In methods of data collection, the method can be observation method. We can just observe the child and we can write it in a copy, and further we can do the research. Or experimental method, like in science we are doing many experiments. In the same way, psychology too has many experiments. So we can choose any one experiment according to a topic. Then is case study. There's a particular brief topic which we will discuss in coming chapters about case study. Let me tell you about the brief of the case study. Case study means we have to choose one person. For example, I am choosing one of the student and he is very much like naughty, or he can be intelligent, or he can be a weak student, maladjusted, or mentally retarded, whatever is, है ना? He can be any of one of these child. So I have to, for example, there's a one person, Shyam, I'm going to study, but he is very intelligent, ठीक है ना? So what I will do, I will just prepare the history of the child, means his parents' names, his father's occupation, his family, and any problem in the family, why he is intelligent due to heredity or due to environment, means these all factors. When we study deeply on one person, that is case study, ठीक है? Now next is tools used in research. उन tools the which किया होता बेटा, observation schedule. We will prepare the observation. Like we have a copy and pen. I am observing the students. I am standing. Sometimes observation can be we can like अंदर जाके बच्चों के अंदर जाके we can observe the child. Means sometimes that can show artificial behavior also. Students can show, child or client can show artificial behavior also. Observation, if we go inside the observation, and if we stand aside and we will observe the students playing, how they are playing, they are cooperative. If we want to check the cooperation of the child, we can just observe by standing outside or standing far away from the students. Okay? That is observation schedule. Now interview schedule. In interview schedule, we will prepare a few questions and we will ask from the interviewer. Then next is D point is procedure of data collection. The procedure of data collection is also fixed. So these 4 points comes under collection of data. There should be a participant of the study, means on whom we are studying. Methods of data collection, tools, what are the tools which we have to use in the study research. Then is procedure of data collection. Now the third point is drawing conclusions. Beta means after your second point was data collection. After data collection, we will draw conclusions on the behalf of data collection, what we have collected now. Now in data collection, what we have to do, we have to use some statistical formulas, some mathematical calculations in this. Then only we will draw the conclusions. Like we can also use correlation method. Okay? By using few methods of stats, we can draw the conclusion. Okay? Now next point is revising research conclusion. Now we have conclude. We have selected topic. We have collected the data. Then we have also drawn the conclusion. Now we have to revise the conclusion whether the statement which we have given that is correct or not. For example, in hypothesis is true. For example, at the last here in revising the hypothesis is true. Then no need to worry. If hypothesis comes false, then again we have to revise the statement. Then again we have to revise the statement, revise the data collection. We have to revise the conclusion so that it should come true. So that is revising research conclusion. We have to revise certain research conclusion. The example is given, very good example is given in your book. The researcher may have begun the study with the hypothesis that, researcher ने शुरू की थी study with the hypothesis. hypothesis क्या था? There exists a relationship between violence on television and aggression among students. Means there is some relation between, what relation? Between violence which is shown on television and aggression among students, children. He or she has to see whether the conclusion support hypothesis. Now researcher will see whether the conclusion is supporting his hypothesis. If they do, the existing hypothesis is confirmed, the theory is confirmed. Okay? If it is not, then again the researcher will revise the theory. That is, the last point is revising research conclusion. These were the beta 4 steps in conducting scientific research. Write it in your copies, and if you have any doubt, you can contact me, and tomorrow we will do alternative paradigms of research. Okay? Tomorrow we will do 2 topics, nature and alternative. Okay? These are very small topics, and thanks and have a nice day.